welcome to Doodling Through Education. Today I have kind of a special video for you guys, and that's because I have a special announcement. I've had a lot of viewers of Doodling Through Education reach out to me and ask if I would provide a supplement to go with the videos, sort of like some worksheets to reinforce the facts that your students learn in the videos. And so I spent this summer doing just that. I wanted to create some worksheets, not just to create something, but something that is of value, that will help your students reinforce the concepts that have been learned in the Doodling Through Education history and science videos. So today I wanted to do a flip through of the history and the science worksheets that I have created so you can see what there is for your student. So let's dive in. First, I'm going to start with a flip through the science worksheets. There are some similarities in the structure, but the content is obviously different than the history ones. But so then we'll move on and flip through the history worksheets. Now, if you want to buy these worksheets, go ahead and go to doodlingthrougheducation.com. There's a link in the About section of my YouTube page, and you can find all of that available for you to buy there. So let's dive in. So here are the science worksheets. And so at the beginning of both the science and the history packet workbook, you're going to see an introduction page. It's going to tell you how to see the YouTube videos, and it's also going to have an email address here in case you have any problems downloading these PDF worksheets. And so feel free to contact me there if you need a walkthrough on how to do that. So then we turn, and here is the Doodling Through Education video release schedule for cycle 1. And so we have week 1 on August 12th, and it goes all the way to week 24, and that's going to wrap up in February. So if you're wondering when is that video going to be out, there's this release schedule. They are going to be released at 8 a.m. on these dates listed. So here is the first page of the first week of science. And so this particular page is a matching page, so your student would cut these out, and this is the week that we do the classifications of living things. So they're just going to decide, just as a quick warm-up, what's living, what's non-living. You'll notice down here it will tell you the cycle and the week number, as well as the page number for that week. There are a total of 4 pages per week, and they vary in the type of activity that your student will be doing. So for this week, we have this matching. The second page, you can see the 2, as well as cycle 1, week 1, science, page 2. And this is another cut and paste where they order from the broadest down to the narrowest category. Now, every third page in science and history is this mystery multiple choice. So it gives you multiple choice, and it will typically be a riddle or a joke to fill in once they get all of the correct answers here. And that's every single third page in the history and the science. You'll figure your student will have different riddles and things to solve. The 4th page for this particular week is an independent study page where they classify these different animals or plants or fungi in this case, because we did something similar in the Doodling Through Education video. Now let's flip over here. This is week 2. Again, they're going to be sorting This week is a little different because we have a matching, so they're going to draw a line to match the name of the kingdom to the most accurate description of that kingdom. Again, the mystery multiple choice. How much room do fungi need to grow? And then they're going to fill in the answer to that, and that one is a joke. This is a weekly review page. In the spaces provided, your student will write as much details about each kingdom as they can remember. Here's week 3. We've got another matching. But in this week, we build a cell. So they're going to cut out these cell pieces and then draw a line from the cell part name to the cell part in the cell. Again, mystery multiple choice. What kind of pictures do biologists take? That is also a joke that your student will be able to figure out by answering these questions. Another weekly review for that 4th page. Let's flip. I have it marked here. You can see down here, cycle 1, week 10, science, page 1. We are sorting leaf shapes in this week. Again, we have a matching. You match the type of leaf shape to the description. Again, a mystery multiple choice. And a weekly review. So here's an illustration page where they are going to draw an example of each leaf type here. All right, let's flip here. You can see it's cycle 1, week 18, science, page 1. And this is a matching. Again, you're going to have your student cut out which one is the continental shelf, abyssal plains, mid-ocean ridge, and trench. So they'll be able to see the picture and decide which one it is. Here's an illustration page, and you'll see this throughout the course. This is page 2 for cycle 1, week 18. And they're going to go ahead and draw each of these types of ocean floor. Again, mystery multiple choice, that 3rd page. Why don't clams share their toys? Because they're, and then your student will figure out what that is. And here we have another matching. Now, here's one more view. This is cycle 1, week 22. We have another sorting activity. This is the week where we do weather fronts, and so they're going to match which picture represents which weather front. And then they're going to be able to draw their own weather fronts and label them: cold front, warm front, stationary front, occluded front. Mystery multiple choice, that 3rd page is always mystery multiple choice. What's a tornado's favorite game? That's a joke. And here is a weekly review. So in the spaces provided in each square, your student will briefly describe each weather front. Included with both the history and the science workbooks, you'll find the answer key, and it is 1 page per week. And you will see lines pointing to the correct answers or fill in the blanks here. This is the answer to the mystery multiple choice at page 3. So you'll see what the correct answer is by looking at each of those letters as they correspond to the questions. You can see as well here, these lines will be read in your PDF document. My printer is a black and white printer, so they showed up as gray, but these lines are going to be red so that you'll be able to see clearly where each picture or diagram matches up to. Again, page 3, it will tell you the answer using these letters. So let's go ahead and switch to history. Okay, this is the history workbook. workbook filled with history worksheets. Again, just like in science, you have the introduction page. It'll tell you how to get the videos, what YouTube page, and it has that email address if you need help downloading these PDFs. And again, in this history workbook, we also have the Doodling Through Education video release schedule. So let's flip over. Here is, as you can see, Cycle 1, Week 3, History, Page 1. So this is similar to the science, except this is the week we learn about the Greek and Roman gods, and so your student will be matching the picture to the Greek/Roman god that it represents. Here's Cycle 1, Week 3, History, Page 2. Your student will draw an illustration that depicts each Greek god or goddess. Then the instructions say to write what the Greek culture believed they were the god of. And so similarly to the science, we also have that third page is mystery multiple choice. So again, they will look at the question, which civilization eventually conquered the Greeks? And they will choose what the answer is, and that letter corresponds to, so 1, whatever the correct answer is, that letter is going to go there. What did the ancient Greeks wear on their feet? This one's a joke, and your student will be able to figure it out by answering these multiple choice. Something that's different about the history workbook is that there are some pages that are fill in the blank like this. So on this page, you're going to create your own fictional character. So they will go through and answer these questions. Is your character a man or a woman? Is your character related to any of the traditional Greek gods? They're going to go through, what kind of house does your character live in? Do they live on Mount Olympus? Describe your character's personality. Draw and color your character below. So it'll help inspire some of their creativity. All right, let's flip over. This is Cycle 1, Week 9, History, Page 1. This is the week that we talk about Lao Tzu and Confucius. And so this is also a little different than the science one because here's that fill in the blank. You're going to compare and contrast Lao Tzu and Confucius. So geographic area of influence. What did his teachings focus on? What writings is he credited with? Are his ideas still studied today? All of these answers will be included in the Doodling Through Education videos. So it will help your students dial in and be able to really apply some of the things they learn in that video. Let's turn the next page. Okay, so here we illustrate a picture that depicts some of the things each of these philosophers believed. So again, that creativity. And that number 3 page, mystery multiple choice. What does Taoism emphasize? They will choose the correct answer and plug it in. And a weekly review in this week, we have Lao Tzu and Confucius. Then it's a writing prompt, so they'll be able to write a brief description of each of these philosophers' main ideas. Okay, let's keep flipping. Here's another page that is unique to history, the history workbook. It's a fill in the blank, and so several of the weeks have fill in the blank when we get past that second semester, into the second semester, just to try and mix things up a bit. So what they'll do is they'll read the question, the Kush mined what, along the Nile what? And so here's your word bank. Your student will choose what words go in there. And again, all of this information will be in the Doodling Through Education videos. Then we have the map work. This week we have map work. Your student will draw the Nile River, and then they'll shade in the area where the Kush occupied and shade in the area where the Berbers occupied. Here's that third page mystery multiple choice again. And another weekly review gives a writing prompt to describe the Cushites and the Berbers here. All right, let's flip over Cycle 1, Week 19, page 1. We've got another fill in the blank. So again, they will choose the best answer from this word box. Here's another unique page. Sorry, it's sideways, but it's a matching page, and so there's terms listed here or people groups or things that they should know from the video, and then they will draw a line to go ahead and match the description or the definition. There's that third page, mystery multiple choice with our funny joke at the bottom. And for this week, we're doing a cliff dwelling drawing. So they're going to draw and color a picture of a home that could have been made by the ancient Anasazi. So there will be a few pictures in the Doodling Through Education video, but you can also look up some pictures online if your student needs help understanding what a home looked like back then in that culture. And again, they draw their cliff dwelling and answer the questions. Let's flip now. Okay, so here's the history answer key, and just like the science answer key, it's 1 page per week. They will have lines drawn, and that page 3, the answer there. For the pages that are different, like the fill in the blanks, all of those answers are listed there, and they will also be in red. And here are those answers with the lines drawn for that Anasazi week that we did, as well as the page 3 answers. And that's about it. So there you have it. Those worksheets are available now on doodlingthrougheducation.com. If you need a link to that, that's in the description on the YouTube channel. I really wanted to create something that would be worthwhile and that changes up as the school year progresses, because I'm as guilty as the next homeschool mom of printing a bunch of stuff out for my kids to do and them getting bored with it and me getting bored with it, and then we just don't finish it when second semester rolls around. So I really wanted to create fresh worksheets to continue to inspire your students throughout the school year. And I hope that this resource helps to reinforce those concepts that we learn in the Doodling Through Education videos. Again, if you'd like to buy those worksheets, they are at doodlingthrougheducation.com. And as always, remember to be kind, follow God's will, and take care. I'll see you for Cycle 1 in August. Bye.